Hey beautiful sisters, this is Rachel here. I'm making this video for you because a few days ago I had a Facebook Live. I know a lot of you weren't or couldn't make the Facebook Live, and I wanted to speak to you as well as my sisters about this subject that we were discussing, and that was empowering you and what empowerment means for you. So this is a subject that is really really dear to my heart, and I'll be holding a workshop around this in 3 weeks' time, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit more at the end, but first I wanted to talk to you about what empowerment means. So I asked on the Facebook page and the event page for you to share with me what empowerment meant for you, and so many wonderful things came back. So many women shared what it meant for them, and it was really touching to be able to hear that, and to hear your voice and hear your words, and they really struck a chord very, very deep with me. We all go through such similar experiences, we all share these experiences and these meanings, these truths and these stories. We all share them, and sometimes it takes one voice to say that, to voice that for us as well. So thank you to those women that did share. That was really quite wonderful. And wow, yeah, hearing all those stories brought up a story in me that I wanted to share with you. So what empowerment means for me, and maybe after hearing this story, maybe it brings up things for you, or it triggers things for you that you might want to share with me. So please do email back, make contact with me, and share yeah, your voice and your story as well. So when I was reading through your wonderful messages, what came up for me, empowerment really for me is about standing in my truth. So knowing my value and recognizing my rightness. Now, when I was a teenager, growing up as a teenager, and I've shared this story with some of you before, but I was very badly bullied throughout my whole teenage years. And this bullying was done by girls, by other girls, so girls that I hope to have friendship with, and this went on for years and years, and to the extent sometimes where I was scared to go out the house. There was a lot of shame, mostly about my body, and I was being told this by society as well, the conditioning. Think about this still in the news and on the internet especially, and I know that young girls now, teenagers, go through exactly the same. I hear this story so much, that we are told that our body is wrong, that something needs to change. We need to be fatter, thinner, taller, smaller, we need to do this, we need to do that, but essentially we're made to believe in our wrongness. And you may feel this, too. I said these are shared experiences that we all go through. Now, thankfully, I had the beautiful gift of belly dance brought to me when I was quite young. I was very lucky that it came to me when I was 14 years old. I saw my first belly dance performance at the Llangollen Eisteddfod, and the belly dancer there, she was giving a demo, and she was dancing on the stage with her drummer, and we were joining in with her. And I remember being so struck by the joy that she had in her own body, how she was just enjoying it. So she wasn't frozen or caught up in these thoughts of What are people thinking of me? How are they judging me? She was in the music, she was immersed and connected into her own body, and doing those moves with her, I felt this rightness deep down inside. That as a woman, as an emerging woman at that age, that these moves were so right, that they meant something so much deeper. They were enjoyable for my body, and they were so strong, these circles and these figure of eights. They meant something on a deeper level. There was a crowd of women of all ages dancing together, and they were all dancing these same moves in unison, and there was something so powerful about that. It struck me so much that I went and found my first belly dance class, and 2 years later at 16 I found myself teaching. I knew that I had to share this, and throughout the following years, both for myself, I found belly dancing so healing. I was able to keep coming back to my body and feel my body, be in my body fully, and it would tell me what was right, what I knew, my rightness, not my wrongness. And I've seen this in women who have come through my classes as well over the past, gosh, almost 14 years now, that they come in with this disconnection to their body, that it's not the temple, that it's not treated as the temple or seen as the temple that it is. And over time, as they go through the moves, their confidence grows, and they learn to love their body, move their body. I mean, you'll know, coming to classes, you know, you find muscles that you never knew you even had. Yeah, and it's really this wonderful awakening. Just being with your body, even just spending that 1 hour a week where you're not there for anybody else. You're not there to seek approval. You're free from judgments and the opinions of others. You're just doing those moves with other women, and that's really quite wonderful. So belly dance has been that for me. And also, I just briefly kind of went into there something I want to share a little bit more of, and that is the community of women that we have through belly dance. And as I said to you in my story, a lot of the bullying that I went through was from girls. And you may find this, please tell me, please share that that this continues throughout life, that often we have a lot of conflict and competition that comes between women. And belly dancing for me, and going on the awakened belly dance journey, which is the healing belly dance that I facilitate, has been a real journey and a gift to come into these sacred circles of women together, where we're dancing together, celebrating and supporting each other. This really is a time now where women's voices are being heard, and where women's voices are so important. We are making change in the world, and our power, our empowerment really comes from us working together. So working together in celebration, in appreciation, in devotion, and standing up and holding up each other. So all these things for one another, and this happens in our dance circles. We have this wonderful gift that happens every week, or for the Awaken Belly Dance on the 7-week course, or on my empowerment workshop in 3 weeks. It'll be a circle of women there for a whole day together, and we will spend that day together celebrating, supporting each other, sharing our stories, and looking on with the gratitude and the admiration that we so often don't receive externally. And we do need this as sisters to be able to support each other. To be seen, and to be seen for the truth that we are, to be seen for the rightness that we are, to be seen for the beauty that we are. And I see you, sisters, and I want to see you. And I see your worthiness, and I ask you to allow yourself to be seen as well. I allow yourself to have your worthiness, your rightness be seen, to no longer be scared or to be fearful or to hold back for whatever reason, because you're needed. Your voice is needed. The difference that you can make in the world, the gift that you are. So in my empowerment workshop that's coming up in 3 weeks, I got it right that time, in 3 weeks we're going to be fully immersed for a whole day, going into empowerment, so what it means for you. So yeah, so what it means for you, and we're going to share this with our group. So we come into a circle of women, we open this circle and you remain together for the full day, and you take part in awakened belly dance. So you get a full long session into awakened belly dance, and those that have been on the course or the workshops, the taster sessions, you know how healing awakened belly dance is, how awakening and empowering it is to come together and dance with other women and communicate with them and your own body. We also have inner dance meditation in that session as well, taking us deeper using breath work and music and journeying and meditation within that day. There'll also be lots of conscious communication, so sharing with your sisters, allowing your voice to be heard, sharing what you need to share, working through those stories. If you have anything like mine that has come up, that has been there in your journey, that has disempowered you, this is your opportunity to share that and work through that, express that, and see how it is a gift for you, and how it has been, wow, the gift that you need to share with the world. Because often what we go through, our experiences, they are what we have to share. They're what we have to offer to the world. So there'll be this as well, and then there'll also be some craft as working, being creative, really going into our womb energy and allowing that to flow and bringing that out through craft and creating something that means something for you to symbolize your day. And there will be so much more, lots of wonderful goodies. I always wonder how I kind of managed to fit it in just 7 hours, and 10 till 5 o'clock. It's really quite wonderful. So this will be in mould. I said it's in 3 weeks time, so it's on Sunday the 9th of June, and I would love for you to come and join us, to come into this circle and to empower you, even if it's just taking those first little steps into just standing in your power and in knowing your rightness. And even if it's just, it can be just a few hours of just being with other women and just dancing, relaxing. This is an invitation for you to spend that day just for you, for nobody else, just for you. You can come and be nourished, be loved unconditionally, be accepted, to dance, to let go, have fun, to laugh. There's always laughter and smiles that come in these workshops. So I invite you to come along and to come and join us on this day. If you want any more information, feel free to message me back. My email is on this message for you, and if this has brought anything up for you that you'd like to discuss further, or there's still time, you can still share with me what empowerment means for you. Don't feel that you need permission, and that anything is limited. Just feel free to message me if this has brought anything up that you want to discuss, or you just need to share, that you just need that space to share. Then you can do that as well. Yeah, so wonderful. So thank you so much for listening, for being here, for being present, and yeah, and for hearing this on that deep level, and for hearing that call as well. Like I said, you are needed, your voice is needed. You will make a difference in the world. I see all that you have to offer, and you are so right. Know that. If that's the one thing you take from this video, know how right that you are, that there is nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful, you are strong, you are a goddess, a priestess, a creatress. You are all these things. Okay, thank you, sisters. It's been wonderful talking to you. And yeah, please message me if you feel that you want to. Much love to you. And have a wonderful Sunday evening if you're listening to this as it arrives, or wishing you a wonderful week. Much love and blessings to you.